In this video, I will meticulously show which expenses, if neglected, will likely result in poverty for the rest of your life. Imagine improving your mind and advancing financially, achieving everything you desire. This is entirely possible. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel and watch all the videos. I guarantee you will see a tremendous transformation in your mindset, helping you achieve your goals and build your wealth. The key to financial success lies in focusing on diversifying multiple income streams. Listen carefully because we're not talking about just one, but several sources of income. By educating ourselves financially, we develop an entrepreneurial mindset and generate business ideas. In the beginning, it's crucial to monitor expenses and track where our money is going. Many of our financial habits stem from our past. In 99% of cases, our first contact with the financial world comes through a job and dependence on a salary. However, if we are financially savvy, we can turn that job and salary, what many see as a burden, into an opportunity to accumulate capital. This capital can serve as a starting point for making a profit, starting a business, and investing. Therefore, the strategies we'll discuss in this video to reduce expenses can mark the beginning of a world full of infinite opportunities. Just learn to manage your finances. These are just some suggestions, but it's your responsibility to adapt them to your reality and complement them with your own ideas to make them more effective. The expenses that keep most people poor are as follows. Shopping because of sales. Making purchases motivated by promotions might seem like a smart strategy to save money, but it's often a financial illusion. Although sales might offer apparent discounts, the reality is that we frequently end up spending more than planned. Instead of saving, many people buy unnecessary items or extra stock simply because they are on sale. It's important to recognize that wealth isn't just built by reducing expenses, but through smart money management and investing in sustainable income sources. So, instead of giving in to the temptation of promotions, it's crucial to focus on long-term financial priorities and avoid impulsive spending that could compromise our financial goals. Many people watch out for sales with the false belief they're saving money, but in reality, during a sale, money is simply changing hands. Whether you are rich or poor depends on where your money flows. If most of your money stays in your account, then you're on the right track to building your own wealth. Consuming content on credit. Consuming content through credit is a common practice, often justified with the mistaken idea that debt is necessary to achieve goals. However, this mindset can lead to a financial trap. When we acquire goods or services on credit, we are essentially committing a part of our future finances, as we are required to pay interest on the borrowed amount. These compound interests can significantly increase the original cost of the purchase, leaving us in a growing debt situation. While the lender profits from our interest payments, we, as consumers, end up spending more than necessary and compromising our long-term financial stability. Therefore, it's crucial to adopt a more cautious approach to credit, prioritizing mindful purchases and avoiding unnecessary debts that could harm our financial health in the future. A common phrase among poor people is, "If you never get into debt, you'll never achieve anything." This mentality can lead to poverty and financial slavery because, when buying on credit, you pay compound interest, enriching those who collect it and impoverishing those who pay. Buying unnecessary electronics. The purchase of unnecessary electronics can be a financial trap, resulting in wasted spending and misallocated resources. Often, we succumb to the temptation of acquiring the latest and most sophisticated electronic devices, even without a real need or planned use. These impulsive purchases not only compromise our budget but also contribute to the accumulation of unnecessary items and wasted resources. Furthermore, by buying electronics that won't be used, we are essentially wasting hard-earned money on something that will probably end up collecting dust in our homes. It's essential to exercise financial discipline and carefully assess whether a particular electronic device meets a genuine need before making the purchase, thereby avoiding the waste of valuable resources. Purchasing electronics that won't be used is wasting hard-earned money on something that will likely gather dust. Buying on impulse, whether because it's trendy or a whim, adds years of poverty to your life. Buying branded products. Buying branded products can be a financial waste if there isn't careful consideration of the real value they add to our lives. Often, we are drawn to purchasing well-known brands because of the prestige and status they convey, rather than considering their true utility or quality. However, it's essential to recognize that not all brands offer significant value relative to the higher prices they charge. Opting for branded products just for the label can lead to excessive spending and wasted money. Instead, we should prioritize the functionality and quality of the product, regardless of the brand, to ensure we are making smart and conscious financial choices. Many brands do not offer significant value or quality to our lives, they just increase the price because of the name. Choose to buy what is useful and necessary, avoiding being influenced solely by the brand. Spending on cigarettes. Spending on cigarettes not only represents a burden on health but also on personal finances. Besides the long-term health damage, the habit of smoking can also have a significant impact on the wallet. When calculating the cost of cigarettes over time, one realizes that the money spent on this habit could be invested in more constructive areas. Even if the individual cost of a pack of cigarettes may seem insignificant, when added over months and years, the total amount becomes considerable. This continuous and growing expense can severely compromise a person's financial capability and restrict their options for investment or achievement of more important financial goals. Therefore, besides the obvious health damage, the habit of smoking also represents a significant financial burden that can negatively impact an individual's financial stability and overall well-being. Besides the health damage, the smoking habit also harms finances. The money spent on cigarettes could be invested in something more worthwhile in the long term. Visiting the mall without need. Visiting the mall without a specific need can become a harmful habit for both the wallet and emotional well-being. Often, this activity turns into a form of leisure or entertainment, especially on payday, leading to impulsive and unnecessary spending. Furthermore, the time spent at the mall could be directed to more productive activities like reading, education, or personal development. Being in a constant consumer environment can stimulate the desire to buy impulsively, resulting in extra expenses and potential regrets later. Therefore, it's important to exercise self-control and limit mall visits to times when we truly need to make specific purchases, thus avoiding the cycle of excessive and unconscious spending. Visiting the mall, especially on payday, can result in impulsive and unnecessary spending. Making impulsive purchases. Making impulsive purchases can have serious financial consequences, often resulting in unnecessary spending and later regret. The temptation to acquire something instantly, without careful reflection on the real need or value of the product, can lead to impulsive and poorly planned purchases. These impulsive expenses not only compromise the budget but also contribute to accumulating non-essential items and wasting valuable resources. It's crucial to develop the habit of resisting the urge to buy immediately and instead make financially conscious choices, assessing the true utility and priority of each purchase. By exercising self-control and adopting a more considered approach to shopping, we can avoid the impulse buying trap and maintain stronger financial health in the long run. Buying something without need just to satisfy a momentary desire can lead to a cycle of poverty. Having a large TV or multiple TVs. Having a large TV or multiple TVs can be seen as a symbol of entertainment and comfort in many homes, but it's important to consider the associated costs of this choice. Large TVs or multiple TVs in different rooms can represent a significant investment in terms of the initial purchase, as well as ongoing energy costs. While for some it may offer a more immersive viewing experience, for others, it can be considered an unnecessary luxury that consumes space and financial resources. Instead of prioritizing the size or quantity of TVs, it's important to carefully assess the real entertainment needs of the family and balance them with responsible financial considerations. Opting for a TV of adequate size and making the most of a single unit can be a more sensible choice, allowing financial resources to be allocated to other areas that add more value and contribute to a more balanced financial life. While the rich invest in knowledge and education, the middle and lower classes tend to spend on superfluous items like televisions. Buying expensive cell phones on credit. Buying expensive cell phones on credit may seem like a convenient short-term solution, but often results in disastrous long-term financial consequences. Choosing to acquire a device beyond our financial capabilities, especially through financing, can lead to significant debt accumulation. Besides the initial cost of the cell phone, the compound interest from financing significantly increases the final price of the product, making it even more expensive. For those with minimum wages or tight budgets, committing a significant portion of income to an expensive phone can further worsen the financial situation. It's essential to prioritize functionality over brand prestige and opt for devices that meet our needs without compromising our financial future. Instead of seeking immediate gratification, we should look for more accessible and prudent alternatives that help us maintain a stable financial situation and avoid the cycle of debt due to impulsive and excessive purchases. Many people go into debt buying smartphones beyond their financial capabilities, which results in a painful financial situation. Excessive partying and nightlife. Excessive partying and nightlife can be detrimental to personal finances, representing considerable and often unnecessary expenses. While it's important to enjoy moments of fun and relaxation, excessive frequency of these events can lead to excessive consumption of alcoholic beverages and other related expenses, such as tickets, transportation, and eating out. Spending excessively on entertain. Buying new cars. Buying new cars may a new car loses. Eating out frequently. Eating. Focusing on controlling these expenses can be the first step in building a solid foundation for wealth and financial prosperity. Remember that it's the small, frequent expenses that most affect our finances in the long run. Therefore, by taking control of our spending and focusing on generating income, we can achieve true financial prosperity. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and comment if you enjoyed the tips from A big hug, and see you in the next.